Hello YouTube, this is that Yi guy. A lot of people have been reaching out and asking how they can make gold in Lost Ark. So today I have for you a beginner friendly guide to Chaos Gate, which is one of the best money makers in Lost Ark. I'm gonna go over why you should run it, as well as go through step by step how you can get there and how you can find it and how you can just maximize your profit with this mechanic. Let's talk about what is Chaos Gate. Well, Chaos Gate is an event that appears periodically on your map. You can do this once a day on your roster if it appears on that day. So Chaos Gate will not appear every single day. So if it ever comes on your server, do not miss it. To find Chaos Gate, the first step is to go to your minimap and click underneath the minimap on the compass. This will pull up a screen on the daily things you could do and the weekly events that you could do. So Chaos Gate is not available every day, so please check often so that you don't miss it if it is up. So if you're seeing it right as it release this video, it should be up for today. So definitely go take advantage of it. Since you're at the end game, the left side of the daily event tab will be available. You can click on it. You can actually see, for example, Twisting Darkest Legion, and things like that. All these will be timers for the Chaos Gate. So because I already did mine, these are grayed out, but you can go through and you can kind of see what item level is recommended. You want to do the highest tier you can handle, and if you're level appropriate, it's gonna be pretty easy, so you don't have to worry about that. You just go and appear, and when you're trying to find the location, you just simply tap the tab here, the icon for the compass. It will actually pull up the location where it's gonna take place. So for example, say I want to do the item level 460, I click on it, and then for a second this lights up, so you go in and this is the area that the Chaos Gate will appear. Right now on the mini map you do not see an icon, but when it's 10 minutes until the Chaos Gate, an icon will appear on the mini map itself. So you just have to make sure you're there in order to take advantage, in order to join in. I simply went through a portal after going through and waiting for it. There's people lined up. On the left side, you see that 30 players have joined. And all we do from this point on is pretty straightforward. We follow everyone else, run along the map, and clear all the way to the end. So this is the boss of the Chaos Gate. We're gonna battle him, and he's gonna go down, and we're gonna get a bunch of reward. We're gonna get rift pieces and a map. And we're gonna see in a second at the auction will appear. So we're now going to bid on a secret map that's of legendary rarity. I'm pretty sure this drops almost every single time, but as you can see, I'm going all in on the bid for this map, and the price is gonna get ridiculous. So as you can see, I did not win that auction, but in the end someone else bought the map. So I do have to say that this is a 960 item level Chaos Gate. So the price will be different based on what tier you run it at, but the lower tier bids are often 2,000, 3,000. I've even seen it go up to 6,000 before for say the basic level tier Chaos Gate at item level 460, and I've seen it 3,000 for the 302 Chaos Gate. So all these auctions end up going crazy in terms of price. And because we did not win the auction, we actually get the split of what the person bid. So personally, myself and everyone else got 302 gold. Now this might seem like a lot of gold, and it is, but I'm gonna go over why this person bid so much for it. So although I did not win the legendary version of the map, I also ended up with a rare version of the Chaos Gate map. So if you click on this, you should have seen this as you're leveling up. This should be already introduced as a concept as you're leveling through your character and going through progression, because now you see that if you right click on it, it will show you that in the Wailing Swamp, there's in this location, if you go there, you can open up a gate and you can go through with up to 4 people. So you can get 3 more people in your party. You can run through it and get rewards. Once you get to the inside of the secret map, you're gonna just run through a very small map. It's very easy as well. for the demonstration purposes, this is the lowest tier one that you could get. This is the item level 280. So once you're below 280, the secret maps will not drop the valuable loot. So you want to make sure you get a 280 plus map, and you're trying to get 4 people in your party. You run through it, and everyone in your party will get this drop. So ideally, you want 4 people. Everyone should bring their own map. That way you can take turns going through it, and you're going to get 4 times the reward for each map you contribute to the pool. So you can see here that I got a Soul Leaf, a Star's Breath, a Harmony Shard pouch. This is a small one, so it's only 500 Harmony Shards, and a skill book. So that seems pretty good, but there's one thing that makes this the best moneymaker is that the Star's Breath you see here and the Harmony Shard pouch you see here, they are both tradable. So almost any other source where you can go through and get this, they will not be tradable. This screen might be familiar to some of you. So if you're like me and you fail way too many of your honing attempts, you're gonna see this, and as you notice, the prices for the Harmony Stone pouches are crazy. So they are extremely expensive, and as you go up in rarity, as you go up in quantity, the price just keeps going up and up. So that is very significant amount of gold there. So even at the lowest tier, as I just showed you, at lowest tier, 280, lowest rarity, I got Harmony Pouch Small. And even that right now at the lowest price is going for 246 gold. Now take this and multiply it by 4, because for each map you contribute, if you can get 3 other people with you and rotate through it, you should get 4 pouches. And this is tradable, so you can sell it. And that is going to get you a lot of gold. And the Star's Breath you get is also tradable. Take this, multiply by 4, that's going to be almost 200 gold as well. So just by running the lowest tier, contributing 1 to the pool, you're going to get more than 1k gold. That's very significant, and this is why I should tell you that you should never skip Chaos Gate. If you're running, say, a higher tier map, if you're running more than a blue quality, if you're running a purple quality map, you're instead of getting the small pouch, you're actually going to get medium pouch. So if you're running the purple, and Chaos Gate can just drop you a purple instead of blue, by the way, you could just double your profit on the spot. You're gonna get this pouch instead, and you sell for 500 gold each. Instantly you're making more than 2,000 gold. Remember earlier how there was a bid war and someone put in 8,000 gold? That might sound crazy to some people, but that person actually knows the real value of that shard, of that map, because what you get from this, as opposed to getting one single bag like I did here, you will gonna get 2 shard bags. So, and it's because it is legendary rarity, you're actually gonna get the large version of the pouch. So they would have gotten 2 large pouches, and in terms of the Star's Breath, Moon's Breath, they're actually gonna get, I believe, 10. So some of you might be wondering, what if I want to hone my own gear? What if I just don't want to sell for gold? Because what I wanted to spend gold on was going to be the materials anyways. Well, one thing you're going to see is that aside from Founders Pack, I actually didn't spend any more gold on the gems, but I still have a lot of gems. I have more than 5,000 gems, and I've been just buying out Mari's shop. I've been going through. What you do is that you go through the currency exchange. This was mentioned in my previous videos. You can go through and use the gold to purchase crystals, and with the crystals you can purchase items from Mari's shop. For example, you wanted tier 1 bags. Well, if you go here, you can get 5 of the pouches for 23 gems. 23 crystals cost me on average, let me try to do some mental math, so 90 cost me 200 gold, so around 60 gold managed to buy me 5 Harmony Shard pouches. So this is limited because Mari's shop, you can't just buy unlimited amount, but if you think about it, I just spent 60 gold to buy 5 pouches. But if I were to just go to the marketplace, now if I go to the marketplace, 5 pouches would have cost me more than 1,000 gold. So do not spend money on the marketplace to buy these if you're just trying to rush. This is more for whales to just spend all their gold and buying these pouches so they can speed up progression, because chances are they already bought out the Mari shop. So for people like us, we can just make the gold, buy the gems, and instead of just using the tradable pouches on ourselves, you want to sell that on the marketplace, buy gems with the gold you get, and then go to the Mari shop and buy the materials you need for yourself. Hopefully that makes sense. Last of all, because this is a complete guide for beginners, I'm going to mention a thing that I never see other people mention. Well, at least in the videos that I've seen, and resources I've seen, is the rift pieces. So rift pieces, if you saw earlier during my run, as you go to each chaos gate, you actually get more and more rift pieces. In the end, when you kill a boss, you get another huge boost of rift pieces, and you should spend them and in the NPC that sells you secret maps. So where should you spend it? Well, depending on what town you are in, as you can see here, this is a higher tier rift shop. So you can also buy maps here. It will be a higher item level, but do not do this. This is going to be a waste of money. You're not going to maximize your profit doing it this way. As you can see, the base one costs you 250 and the higher tier one costs you 625 to get. Yes, you are going to get slightly better reward, but it's not worth it, because if you take a look at here, on this shop I'm looking at, it will only cost you 250 and 100 for the lowest tier. So this is the cheapest. It's going to get you just high enough level in order to get the basic pouches. And now if we go here, let's compare the price. If we went and get the more expensive secret map, we could have gotten the blue pouches instead of the green ones. But as you can see, in terms of actual price, some of the blue ones are actually cheaper than the green shard. And in the cases where blue shard is more expensive, it's barely more expensive. So the prices are very similar, but the map cost would be way more if you went to any other NPC to exchange your rift pieces. So based on the price, this might be different, but right now it is very clear that you should go to this specific NPC to spend your shards. So hopefully this explains everything you need to know about Chaos Gate. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments down below, or you can go ahead and ask them in my Discord. So if you like the content, please like and subscribe, leave comment, all of that good stuff. It will really help the channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Hopefully that was easy and clear to understand, and thank you so much for watching.